Hi guys, welcome back to CubCamTV. This is just a quick message in regards to the reaction video you are about to watch. Unfortunately, this one was hit with a copyright block, so we're not able to upload the full video as we normally would do. However, I am going to upload a shorter, more trimmed down version of it so that you guys can still enjoy the technical breakdown and analysis we love to do here on CubCamTV. So the thing to bear in mind is there will be a lot of cuts and pauses in this video. The reason for it is very simply because YouTube has blocked the original video. There's nothing we can really do about it, but as the video is now recorded, I want to make sure we're still finding a way to get it uploaded to the channel. If you want to check out the full video without any cuts and pauses, i.e. the actual music video itself, I will leave a link to that in the description down below. But hopefully you guys can still enjoy. Now on with the video. What's happening, people? Welcome back to youtube.com/CubCamTV for this, another edition of CubReacts. I'm really excited to get into this one. It's been a very, very exciting release day. There's 4 or 5 tunes we're going to be reviewing today, so I need to make sure we are nice and pacey getting these videos up and out there. I've literally just finished editing this morning's breakfast show, and now we're going to get into reactions. So if you want to stay along for the ride, make sure you are hitting that subscribe button on the right-hand side of the page, turning notifications on, leaving a like, leaving a comment, all of that good stuff. Today we are opening up with this one. Brand new from Omah Lay. It goes by the name Free My Mind. It's only a lyric video, sort of visualizer sort of thing, rather than a full music video, but this one dropped last night. I'm very excited to get into it, so let's jump right in. No hesitating today. Let's go straight in, Omah. Woo! This is groovy. It's a really cool start, man. I love the kind of almost kind of Halloween-y kind of vibe we're getting off the instrumental. Very sort of lo-fi. The drums are very sort of mellow. They're very sort of kind of podgy in the way they sound, which is nice. They're squishy. It's a bizarre sort of sound, but it works really nicely. I love the sort of instrumental melodies going on in the background as well. That sort of subtle horn line works really nicely. And again, the sort of chanted style chorus from Omah. Sounding good so far. America. She know they ever let me down. I get another one for a nigga. Really nice. The general layout of this is really nice. There's a lot of stuff going on in the sort of atmosphere of the tune. There's a lot of sort of chords flying left, right, and center. A lot of sort of spacious elements, but it works really nicely, especially with Omah's vocal, which is just cutting through the middle super, super cleanly. Again, quite a haunted vibe with the sort of melodies and harmonies that are being used, but it works nicely. It's more of a dancehall sort of rhythm as well, rather than sort of typical Afrobeat sound, which works nicely. I love seeing people kind of cross over between the two because they are so similar rhythmically and sort of sonically. A lot of the instrumentation. I love seeing people kind of cross that boundary. It works really well. I tell you what, I can already see the TikTok dances that are going to be kicking off to this one. It's so cool to see. I can visualize it already. The video for this, when it actually lands, will probably absolutely slap as well. Again, quick note, production-wise, the bass line underneath this is fire. It's subtle to begin with, but it becomes more apparent as the tune rolls. Really kind of booming, very sort of plucked style of bass line, but it gives it this, again, this sort of sound system-like energy. Just that bass line. Really, really nice. The general instrumentation on this is crazy, man. Just the use of space, the use of sort of frequency barriers as well. There's nothing sort of overlapping each other. It sounds very, very clean, the general mixdown and the general arrangement, although it is very, very packed out frequency-wise. There's something covering everything, but it seems like very little is overlapping, and it still has space for Omah as well. I always talk about this on the channel, allowing space for the vocalist. He has found this lovely little pocket where he's able to sort of harmonize and create these melodies that are so catchy without having to move around a lot of melodies. Really, really cool. The interesting thing on this as well, just listen to those snares. They're very, very clunky style snares. They almost sound like they're taken out of a breakbeat tune, the way they just kind of clunk into place. But again, it adds a different dynamic. I'm noticing this a lot more with a lot of artists that we would typically kind of put under that Afrobeat like sort of genre listing. They're trying different things. They're moving into different areas of dancehall sounds, especially people like a Loj and Sars, for instance. They're trying this very electronic sort of take on the sound. This is a more sort of dancehall, almost Kuduro sort of Portuguese influence, rhythm-wise, and the drums they're using. It's so cool to kind of see how the sound expands and how well it kind of meshes into everything. I mean, really realistically, a lot of genres are like Lego. They do just fit together, and you can take different elements and put them together. This is a great example of that. Yeah, I don't think we can take anything away from Omah Lay's performance on this. He has slapped it, vocal-wise. He's given something that's very memorable, very catchy, and also very stripped back. And again, he just finds this pocket. I think it's something that Omah Lay has done very well since he started. He's been able to find his pocket on catchy tunes. A lot of the time, you'll have super catchy instrumentals and the vocals are sort of there, or you'll have a super catchy vocal and the instrumental sort of there, but he manages to find the instrumentals that work for him, and he puts this perfect signature over the top. Really, really cool. Woo. Just noticing as well, there's a really nice sort of organ piano chord running through the middle of this, which is literally just going doot, 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 just through the middle of the instrumentation. Again, it adds depth, it adds flavour, and it adds a sense of expansion throughout the tune. It keeps growing, it keeps changing the entire way through, despite the fact that he's used this hook, I think, 4 times now. Every time it sounded slightly different. For me, one of the most important things in music is continuous expansion, making sure you're not just repeating sections. Proper cool instrumentation. Just listen to the rhythms, the melodies as well. This would make for a really good bed, radio-wise, for like a challenge section. I don't know why it's got that sort of vibe to me. It's got this very sort of playful, almost like I can imagine people line dancing to it to an extent. Like it's got a very kind of mixed bag of influences musically, and it works really well. The instrumental. I think Omah Lay's done a really good job of making himself still be the sort of lead feature, because there's a lot going on a production level on this one. I'm gonna let this one run out and then give a final breakdown, and then we're done. There we go then. The sounds of Omah Lay with Free My Mind. This one, the official lyric video. I believe this one dropped yesterday, and we can expect an actual video very, very soon. Coming off the success of Understand, which did absolute bits. I'm excited to see what he has planned for the rest of the year, and of course next year as well. If you guys did enjoy this reaction, analysis, and breakdown video, please make sure you're getting involved in the channel by hitting that subscribe button on the right-hand side of the page, turning notifications on, leaving a like, leaving a comment, all of that good stuff. Just getting involved in the channel in general. And if you have any suggestions or requests for tracks for me to react to, please do leave them in the comment section down below. I'm slowly working through all of them, so don't be put off if I don't get to your request straight away. I'm trying to get through a backlog of like 1.5 years of requests, so we're trying to get through everything. That's it from me though. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. There's going to be a lot more reactions popping up today, so we shall see you all next time. Peace.
Sounding so good right now. But they're sounding a bright and town.
Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel right now, CubCamTV. Stay locked.